Oh, but it looks like another avalanche toss coming out on the Timbersaw. Timbersaw just getting nuked down here. Zeus sitting on the back line, dealing out a bit of damage, but look at that Snapfire ultimate come on in. Deal a lot of damage to Miko to 2. In comes a hookshot onto Doom. Doom, however, getting a good-ish turnaround until the Phoenix Ray comes in. And that's going to be the Zeus killed off, taking a lot of damage away. If they teams are going to fight this, but there is the Sven ultimate and the Timber ultimate coming out. Nice kill on the Act there with the Snapfire being in perfect position, but Payload, he is where he wants to be in terms of farm. Went for a Battle Fury here, and having that at the pre-15 minute mark is just going to make him so much more scary than he already was. By the Urza, but in comes the smoke from Boom. Can they be there in time? I don't think they can. Maybe actually. Phoenix coming in, a nice hookshot as well on the Doom. Doom ultimate, BKB from the Doom coming out, so just as he was about to drop 2 magical damage. And that's going to be a turnaround onto 2 with the Grimstroke ultimate there, coming out perfectly timed. That was a 2-man Doom too, they died so quickly I couldn't tell. Getting a pick over 2.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And a double TP out right in time, also committing that Snapfire ultimate, meaning that now it may be timing for Boom to fight here. However, with Keyscute still being the front line, still just getting killed off by the Doom, it looks like we're not quite gonna see that comeback fight come out here. I mean, I don't mind as long as Sven's farming. I just want a nice close game. The longer it goes and the closer it goes, the nicer it is. But EXECRATION, they do have a lot of push, trying to go for that avalanche toss on the Zeus. And it will be successful. Nice Zeus up on the Urzas though. And it looks like BDC being ran down with the Phoenix Sunray. Phoenix getting killed up before he can go for a big Icarus dive. And Urza is going to be able to walk out of there. After all, he has the Aegis. A buyback 2 getting committed from the Clockwork. Making sure that he's just there to create space, keep the Sven safe. Could just lead to EXECRATION forcing a quick. Well played. GG on the first game. Timbersaw is going to come on in with the Chakram Train. Urza getting stunned up, taking a lot of damage. He does have Aegis after all. In comes the Doom. But Doom now getting this fire himself. Phoenix Act very aggressively used. Is just going to get killed off immediately. Snapfire ultimate coming out. The gloves flying everywhere. Timbersaw, however, managed to get away himself. And it looks like Urza now getting ran down by the Sven. Sven dishing out a ton of damage. Left and right, but Zeus doomed up. That is the Doom target, and he's just gonna go down. Timbersaw as well. So that's 2 for nothing so far for the side of EXECRATION. Just traded for that Aegis, and I feel like this could just be GG. Sven, he is getting out huge damage, but can't really right-click him down. It's gonna get disarmed, and it's gonna get killed off as well. That's a 17k gold lead, and I feel like that's the gold lead that EXECRATION we're looking for here. Oop, down goes the Clockwork as well. That's gonna be a full team wipe for just an Aegis. And it looks like yet another kill on the Timbersaw, who just... That's the thing, both the Timbersaw and the Phoenix, they try to go in, they try to get their big ultimates up and going, but don't quite seem to get it to work out. And yeah, here Boom, I feel like they're just losing the game left and right. They have so many issues. They have so many issues to contain right now. Keep a lane of Rack standing, possibly 2. They are just gonna be able to get that Sven online at all times if they don't end in time here at least. Nice stun on the Tiny, but did you see that cookie on the Tiny just to prevent the Sven stun from connecting to the rest of the team there? Beautifully played. Timbersaw frontlining it up, but Raging Potato just killing off 2 people in the back lines, and that's gonna be the Timbersaw dead as well. Created space against the entire team, but that's gonna be good game, well played. Getting called there for the first game of the day in today's first day of the playoffs, where we got 4 best of 3s being played back to back here. So, or at least almost back to back. There may be like half an hour. Phoenix is gonna be able to get away. FBZ on the Nature's Prophet is gonna get spotted out. They are gonna run at him with all of their heroes, and silence up on the Slark, but this Nature's Prophet is dead. It's a very high value kill, actually the second in net worth. Losing a point of agility there to the Slark as well. You could find the Rave King here, but not gonna happen. Instead, well, maybe. He is gonna turn around that corner, find the Rave King, and Slark is a good Rave King counter. Doesn't have a team behind him anymore, though, as the rest of EXECRATION just went back, made sure that they are gonna flash farm up as fast as possible. But with a 5k gold lead that is shrinking for Boom, things are looking a lot better all of a sudden. A Curious Knight there happening as well on the side of Boom. Meanwhile, Slark just being ran by 4 heroes, but he should be able to get away. Just pounds and 60 seconds where the Slark can't really frontline, can't really fight effectively. Slark going to get caught in those cogs, and that is going to be a Phoenix Egg without the Snapfire in position to shut it down. Everybody trying to get away. Nature's Prophet jumping forward, risking his life, but there's an Ember Spirit dishing out so much damage, and the silence on the Slark as Slark is just going to go down here. Not actually going down, as Ember Spirit decides not to run up that high ground. Can't really do so in time. And Magnus getting killed up, but there's a huge Queen of Pain ultimate. Can they pursue? Do they have follow-up damage? It looks like with the Slark jumping on Dreamo Cell, they are trying, but don't quite find it. Hyde still alive. Queen of Pain getting cookied back. Slark unsure whether or not to go there and decides against it. With that awesome Arcana. Pushing in, looking for that tower.
Dire are scanning.
It looks like it's gonna be a smoke gang from the side of EXECRATION. He's cute, goes down to Raging Potato in the backlines there. But it looks like Hyde's gonna be the next one caught, and this could be a good team fight. This could be the fight that Team EXECRATION have been looking for. If they can catch more here at least. Ember Spirit going to get caught. Ooh, nice dodge with the Yule Scepter. But wait, Queen of Pain ultimate still not dealing enough damage, despite it still being perfectly on the mark. And it looks like Boom, they want to continue the push here. They know full well they have a Raven frontline for them. The Queen of Pain going to turn around with the BKB, with the silence on the clockwork. In comes the Snapfire Glove. In comes the Magnus as well. There is a huge Phoenix Egg. Can they kill it off in time? It looks like they will, at the cost of Doom's life. That is no Doombringer ultimate committed there, and Magnus now getting right-clicked down by the Nature's Prophet plus the Desolator being applied by the Ember Spirit, and Snapfire going down as well. Middle lane. Halos coming in, looking for an engagement with that Glimmer Cape. Look at the damage he is dealing to the Nature's Prophet if he does get to hit him for a while. That is still pretty significant on FBZ there, and now this Slark is going to snowball. It's going to kill off FBZ with that stun being set up. He may actually get more. Dreamo Cell still alive and well, but did lose a lot of attributes to the Slark, who's now going to right click even faster, even harder. He has to be very careful with his positioning here, but EXECRATION, they're not out of this game. They're just very far behind, and they do show that, you know, if they do get the Slark in there, allow him to hit somebody long enough. The Slark is definitely a very viable carry. It's definitely a very relevant carry. Oh boy, that's gonna be the Clockwork once again jumping in, and the Queen of Pain just getting killed up before she can BKB TP out. That is gonna be a reverse polarity into a ton of Snapfire Gloves. In comes the Phoenix, they're trying to turn that around. Snapfire is there, but one more right click? Yes, that is gonna be the Phoenix. Activated for the Snapfire. A nice Doom on the Ember Spirit, but the damage that Boom has on their side of the fight. Okay, nice. Slark has the attributes, but it's only Slark and Doom against the world here now. Because this is such a close game, this is such a huge day. Mikoto does, however, get the Doom to wear off. Slark running out of there with some spider legs. Mikoto jumps forward, could get killed up there, but the Slark is definitely dead. So it looks like Boom are just gonna try and finish the game, take this series to a 1-1. So then we are gonna go to the third game of the obtainiously here. And it looks like the last lane of towers is gonna get dropped here.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
And it looks like Snapfire is gonna go down, and now Slark trying to disengage there. Does have another ultimate for that, but the damage still not quite working out in Team EXECRATION's favor. Okay, Slark is gonna kill up the Phoenix on the backlines there. Palos doesn't fly still to work. In a one-on-one, this guy can pretty much kill anyone. The thing is just that Boom, they went for Megas, and they are not gonna give you one-on-ones taken down here.
Radiant's middle
And it looks like Clockwork getting torn apart. Slark showing he's got the damage. Magnus showing he is also a relevant hero this game. Now Dreamer's Cell gets gone on. But look at Dreamer's Cell. This man fighting this up. Slark is gonna run at FBZ's Nature's Corrupted again. It's gonna proc the ultimate, just seeing all of his attributes. Once that BKB wears off, he could be in a bit of trouble. Slark got his own BKB. Doom is running at FBZ as well, but is gonna get silenced up. FBZ is gonna die to the Slark or not. Okay, yeah, he is. As the Wraith King came on in, but Wraith King going down as well. Despite that ultimate being off cooldown, the Doom Phoenix is just gonna get jumped by the Slark. This could be the turnaround against Megas here. Phoenix Egg coming out, do they have the damage for it? They have. The Slark is gonna go down for that one, so 2 minutes without the Slark, and it seems like too little too late. That's huge, but this guy, he is pretty much unkillable. Roche getting contested with the Snapfire blobs actually. The Snapfire blobs are connecting, and it's gonna be an Eagle Snatch from Palos there. The Slark once again just proving his worth, and it's gonna be the Ember Spirit getting you down. Now the Slark is gonna get killed off once, but keeping the Queen of Pain in the base to defend means that there's no Queen of Pain ultimate, and with that not enough damage to ever win this team fight, it seems. Boom. They're just gonna put the final nail in the coffin here, killing off the Slark again. Now there's gonna be heroes coming in, adding to that. Wraith King, he reveals his Abyssal Blade on the Magnus, and that's gonna be GG. It simply has to be. I feel kind of bad, especially for Palos, who played that really sick, off-the-chart Slark. But hey, we got best of 3s today, so may as well have to go to a game number 3, you know, get our money's worth of Dota. Here's to hoping we're not gonna be paused for another half an hour, not gonna fall off anytime soon, not just gonna get killed up by the Ricky when he has that Diffu Blade. That's why I asked the question, but let's see if he does it, whether the Void Spirit can come online or not, can stay online or not, because this is definitely looking highly interesting. Nice catch on the Tusk there. I mean, it's position 5 Tusk, but still, 5 people on position 5. That space created, I say. And it looks like, boom, they want to use that space to find a good initiation on the retreating Execration, but not gonna happen. Oh, it does actually, as Raging Potato gets caught. There's the Sand King stun. That's gonna be a dead Snapfire with the Ricky Cloud, preventing anyone from saving her. Phoenix goes down to the Morphling though, with the Vice Spirit now coming in and getting another kill on that Sand King going. Ember Spirit getting out of there. BDZ not quite so lucky, and Ricky, he wants the Darkseer. Can he get the Darkseer though? Ooh, nope, he can't, and sacrifice himself for that. Okay, yeah, no, now that 0-4-4 build's looking really good for the Darkseer. This Void Spirit has just been playing such insane Dota here, all over the place. Oh, and Ricky getting caught by that Void Spirit. A hook shot ever so slightly off the mark, and that will allow Dreamer's Cell to get the trick of straight going, get used up as well, and killed up by the Void Spirit still. So not quite a good enough escape. In comes the Snapfire blobs. Does have to cancel them for the Phoenix Egg, but that means the Phoenix Egg is not gonna go up. Clockwork almost taken down, but it's gonna live. Meanwhile, it's gonna be Keyskew dying instead. Mikoto on that Ember Spirit doing so much work. He does have Slayer Fist to try and go for the double kill here, but oh, the thing is, he made the mistake of doubting himself. He didn't want to go in, didn't want to go out, and that's what he died for. If he hadn't taken time, like any time, to make that decision.
I'm not sure if he has that much time to farm up. Anyway, mid lane.
Oh yeah, Darkseer getting caught. He's gonna get killed off there without really being able to help Void Spirit. So now Void Spirit in a bit of an awkward spot. Clockwork, he went forward. Keyskew is gonna die on that Tusk, and Clockwork is gonna die as well. Now FBZ going back, taking a ton of damage, but look at that beautiful Phoenix X set up. That is worth dying for if you ask me. Now the Void Spirit should be taking down to the Phoenix there, and while the Void Spirit takes down, Morphling is getting chain stunned up. Does proc the Manta style to survive a little while longer at least. He is taking so much damage from that Ricky Diffu Blade though, and no escape for him. No cookie play either. Morph still alive, but finally Dreamer's Cell is gonna get that kill, and now look at how fast the Snapfire drops in comparison.
Yeah,
RR on the Darkseer
might die as well.
Oh, this is a complete team wipe. This fight took so long that the Clockwork can come back in, but he died at the start of the fight. And now he's gonna die again, it seems. That's like a team wipe +1 actually in hindsight.
Yeah, the Phoenix is actually getting out, holy shit. And Ember. And another mob.
Once again the BKB though, helping out, and look at that Epicenter. Dishing out a ton of damage, actually forcing the side of EXECRATION to go back here. And Nice egg comes out. It's gonna enable 1 kill. It's gonna enable 2 kills at least.
Yeah, this Ricky playing so well, doing it, and he's getting the clock as well.
Yeah, this is why Dreamocell Ricky is a force to behold, but I don't think he has time to farm, simply because... Yeah, I agree with that assessment completely, and now it is looking like Execration may just be ran at again. Nice smoke up that high ground, Morph not gonna be caught. Nice escape from the clockwork as well, but can they all escape? Nope, as Darkseid is gonna be the one caught instead. Sand King just frontlining, just chilling in the sandstorm. Sees it comes, net come out, immediately force that himself away. There's gonna be a follow-up cookie. Sand King now getting chain caught, and there is the morphing nuke, but the issue with the morphing nuke is it's not gonna deal enough damage, and Sand King saving himself with an Yule's blink is gonna be able to get away from there. Meanwhile, Ken on the Void Spirit went on down. And it's gonna be the clockwork killed off as well. Very well gonna be the case, however, they do get scouted out, and Tusk getting caught, going to get killed off. The Phoenix is gonna get an egg going. The egg, however, is gonna get insta-killed by the Morphling, but 3 heroes still going to work on the front lines here. 2 now with the Sand King bursted down, and nice escape from Ken on the Void Spirit. Morphling taking a lot of damage, but he has the Manta Slot, just purge off that silence and be completely fine, forcing the rest to retreat. Dreamocell, he did not get the team fight he was looking for there at all. Halberd and Loadsorb, making sure that he can just Icarus dive by, Halberd people up. Roche should be killed off pretty quickly now. The Tusk actually just making Morphling's job of hitting the Roche easier. And with that hook shot, it's gonna be FBZ going down without an ultimate, without buyback for 80 seconds. Now the Tusk getting caught by the Void Spirit. Void Spirit on the chase. Ricky trying to go in on anyone, not quite finding it. And that's gonna be the Tusk caught as well. Just into a perfect remedy. He doesn't buyback, it's gonna use it immediately. Phoenix still in position. Still just jumping all over the place, but it looks like this Roche is gonna be continued to go down by the Morphling there.
Safe egg though, when Roche gets low, they might just egg and go on it. Oh, this block, holy shit.
Well, there's the egg being denied for Phoenix without a buyback. A nice return call on the Clockwork, but a Clockwork isn't the hero you are looking for here. And it looks like Void Spirit, he wants this Ricky, he is trying to get it, isn't quite gonna succeed just yet. Morphing comes on in, morphs into the Tusk, chasing for more.
Fights for Execration there. Oh, this Morph might actually die.
Morph actually turning around, morphing into the Ember Spirit there with Slayer Fist, taking out a ton of damage in return, and this Manta Stuff for the Morphing really paying off. Also Snapfire, she just got her Aghanims and reveals that one immediately. Morph going to run down the oh, Ember Spirit is just dead here. There we see the Terror threat coming in, and this Ember Spirit Morph is looking for more kills here. Nice BKB from the Ricky, but Ricky really not hitting as hard as he wants to. Morphling gonna go almost down now, however. Can the Phoenix ult proc? Nope, it cannot. And it looks like the Snapfire is gonna go down next. With that Snapfire down for 2 minutes, this fight could very well be game ending. Keyscute getting jumped at RR on the Darkseid will be dying next. All of the buybacks being used as this Void Spirit still man fighting it up, but Execration are gonna be just fine. And it's gonna be boom, left for 2 minutes without an Ember Spirit.
They don't keep pressuring, then the Ricky... There's a jump for the Darks here.
Oh, and they do get into the backlines, however the backlines still respond fast enough. There is the vacuum wall coming out with a 3-man Snapfire block. Ember Spirit Migo still fighting this up. It's gonna finally kill off the Darks here, but that's 3 heroes for Darks here. Ember Spirit just remnanting out of there. But guess what? Your tower cannot remnant out of there. That's the Aegis being reclaimed. But I don't think that Execration really do care about that at all anymore. With the Sand King not there to jump the Morphling and no Phoenix, I feel like this is gonna be GG.
He's queuing up the Divine now. Maybe he understands the situation now.
Yeah, it may be a little bit late for that, but if he can get it in time, it could be so worth it. Nice Snapfire Aghanims done, coming in on 2. And everyone is trying to get out of there, will get back to Fountain. Does Morphling care? Not one bit. He can just go for the Ancient if he wants to. But that's Clockwork approaching the Fountain and getting punished for that one. In comes the Ember Spirit, looking for a kill on Morph perhaps, or at least a setup for his team to arrive. But Morphling is just too slippery for that.
The Ricky's actually beyond godlike, holy shit, and actually he has the gold now for the Divine, he's only missing.
Wait. Oh boy, Emsbird just got caught there. That could just be the end of the game. Cell able to BKB blink out the second he picked up the rapid, but even getting him to that secret shop. They tried to escort him with a bunch of teammates, and that is gonna be the Ricky barely making it out of there. He would have died.
What do you think about selling the power threads instead of the diffusal plate? I mean, he doesn't care much about movement since he has the blink.
I feel like he just wants the diffus slow, and it looks like that's gonna be the divine drop to the shotgun, and Morphling is like, oh hey, a divine rep here. Don't mind if I do, but Keyskew picks it up, so now he's instead getting killed off by his wall illusion there with the divine damage. GG, well played. That is gonna conclude the first incredibly long series of the game of the day here. Thankfully, I think Boom are the team still remaining who are the only ones with like